Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Olivia. I'm really happy to see you here again because that means you are serious about improving your English speaking skills. In the previous videos, you learned how to talk about hobbies, free time, and daily activities. Today, we are going to take one more step forward. Today, I will show you how to connect your ideas smoothly and speak about your daily life more fluently and naturally without feeling nervous or confused. Many learners know English words, many learners know English sentences, but they feel stuck when they try to connect one sentence with another. If you feel like that sometimes, don't worry. You are not alone, and this video is exactly for you. Fluent English does not mean speaking very fast. Fluent English means speaking clearly, smoothly, and confidently, even with simple words. Let me explain this with a simple example from daily life. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. These sentences are correct, but they sound a little robotic. Now, listen carefully when I connect them. I usually wake up early, then I brush my teeth, and after that I eat breakfast before starting my day. Can you feel the difference? The meaning is the same, but the flow is much better. This is what we call linking ideas. Repeat after me slowly. I usually wake up early, then I brush my teeth, and after that I eat breakfast before starting my day. Take your time. There is no rush. Now, let's talk about your morning routine in a more natural way. In the morning, I wake up, check my phone for a few minutes, and then I get ready for the day. You don't need big words. You just need to connect your thoughts naturally. Now, let me ask you something. What do you usually do after you wake up? Say it out loud, even if your sentence is not perfect, because every imperfect sentence brings you closer to fluency. Let's continue with daily activities. After finishing breakfast, I go to work or school, and during the day, I stay busy with my responsibilities. Sometimes my day feels long, sometimes it feels very productive, and sometimes it feels a little tiring. And that's completely normal. When you speak about your daily life, it's important to express feelings, not just actions. For example, after a long day, I feel tired but satisfied because I know I did my best. This kind of sentence makes your English sound more real and more human. Now, repeat slowly. After a long day, I feel tired but satisfied because I know I did my best. Good, very good. Never underestimate simple sentences. Simple sentences, when connected well, create fluent English. You don't need to speak like a native speaker. You just need to speak like yourself, clearly and confidently. Now, let's go a little deeper and talk about how your day usually continues after work or school. Many people can talk about the morning, but they feel confused when they try to explain the rest of the day. That's okay. We will fix that together. Listen carefully. After work, I usually feel a little tired, so I take some time to relax before doing anything else. This sentence is simple, but it sounds natural because the ideas are connected smoothly. Repeat slowly with me and feel the sentence. After work, I usually feel a little tired, so I try to relax for a while before moving on to other activities. Good. Don't rush. Now, let's add more details. Sometimes I watch videos, sometimes I listen to music, and sometimes I just sit quietly and think about my day. Can you see how one idea flows into another? This is exactly how fluent speakers talk, not fast, but connected. At the end of the day, many people like to talk about how they feel. For me, the evening is a time to slow down, relax my mind, and prepare myself for the next day. Now, repeat this sentence with feeling. For me, the evening is a time to slow down, relax my mind, and prepare myself for the next day. Very nice. When you speak English, emotions are very important. Even a simple sentence becomes powerful when you say it with feeling. Let me show you another example. I had a busy day, but I'm happy because I learned something new and made progress. Busy, but happy. Tired, but proud. These small contrasts make your English sound mature and confident. Now say it out loud. I had a busy day, but I'm happy because I learned something new and made progress. Excellent. Now imagine you're talking to a friend about your day. You wouldn't speak like a book, you would speak naturally, step by step. First, I finished my work, then I came home, and after that I spent some quiet time with myself. This is real-life English. If you forget a word, it's okay. If you make a mistake, it's okay. What matters is that you keep speaking. Every sentence you speak builds confidence. Every mistake you make brings improvement. Take a deep breath. And tell me, how was your day today? Say it in English, slowly, honestly. Now, let's practice speaking about your day in a more complete and connected way so your listener can clearly understand what you want to say. When you describe your daily life, try to explain not only what you do, but also how each activity makes you feel during the day. For example, instead of saying only one short sentence, you can say something a little more detailed and natural. After finishing my work or studies, I usually feel mentally tired, so I try to relax for a while before moving on to other activities. Repeat slowly with me and feel the sentence. After finishing my work or studies, I usually feel mentally tired, so I try to relax for a while before moving on to other activities. Very good. Now, let's add another sentence that connects naturally with the first one. During this time, I might listen to calm music, watch something light, or simply sit quietly and reflect on how my day went. Notice how the ideas flow smoothly without sounding forced. Supportive. This is exactly what makes your English sound more fluent and confident. Calm, emotional. As the evening continues, many people like to spend time with family or friends, and this is a great opportunity to practice English in real conversations. Friendly, natural. In the evening, I usually talk with my family, share small stories from my day, and enjoy a relaxed atmosphere together. Self-coaching, slowly. Now repeat this sentence slowly and naturally. Excellent. When you connect actions, feelings, and people in one sentence, your English becomes more meaningful and interesting to listen to. Let me give you another example using daily routine and emotions together. Although my day can be busy and sometimes stressful, I feel satisfied at night because I know I did my best and made progress. Busy, sometimes stressful, but satisfied. Now you try to say this sentence aloud, slowly and with confidence. Take your time. Remember, speaking English fluently is not about perfection. It's about expressing yourself clearly and comfortably. Every time you practice speaking in full, connected sentences like this, your confidence grows naturally. You are doing much better than you think, so trust the process and keep going step by step. Now, let's imagine you are talking about your life to someone who really wants to understand you, not just your routine, but also your mindset and feelings. When you speak like this, your English sounds more mature, more confident, and more natural. For example, listen carefully to how this sentence connects ideas smoothly. On most days, I try to manage my responsibilities properly,
even though it can feel challenging at times, because I want to improve myself and build a better future. Repeat this sentence slowly and focus on clarity, not speed. Very good. Now let's talk about how you describe habits and consistency in daily life. Even when I feel tired or unmotivated, I try to follow my routine because consistency helps me grow little by little every day. Not perfect, but consistent. That mindset itself sounds confident in English. When you use words like even when, because, and little by little, your sentences become more connected and meaningful. In my free time, I often think about how I can use my time better, whether it is learning something new or simply taking care of my mental health. This kind of sentence shows balance, and balance is very important in real conversations. Now say this sentence aloud, slowly, and don't worry if you need to pause in the middle. Pausing is not a weakness, it's a sign that you are thinking clearly. Let's move a little deeper and talk about goals in daily life. Every day, I try to move one step closer to my goals, even if the progress feels small, because I believe small efforts create big changes over time. That sentence alone can make your English sound strong and confident. Repeat it slowly and feel the meaning behind the words. Excellent. When you speak with meaning and emotion, people listen more carefully, even if your grammar is not perfect. So focus on connection, meaning, and confidence, not on fear or mistakes. You are learning how to express your real thoughts in English, and that is a very powerful skill. Now, let's talk about how you can describe your thoughts and decisions during the day in a clear and confident way. Many people know what they do every day, but they don't know how to explain why they do it, and that's where English often feels difficult. Let me show you how to express both action and reason together. During the day, I try to focus on my responsibilities because staying organized helps me feel calm and in control of my time. Repeat this sentence slowly and notice how the reason connects naturally with the action. Very good. Now listen to another example that sounds natural and mature. Sometimes I feel pressure from work or studies, but I remind myself to stay patient because progress takes time and effort. Pressure, but patience. This contrast makes your sentence sound confident and realistic. In real life, people don't speak in perfect sentences, they speak in honest ones. When I feel stressed, I try to slow down, take a deep breath, and remind myself that everything does not need to be perfect. Now repeat this sentence with feeling, not speed. Good. Let's continue with how you talk about learning and self-improvement in daily life. Every day, I try to learn something new, even if it is small, because learning keeps my mind active and motivated. This is a very powerful sentence for daily conversations. Say it again slowly and clearly. Excellent. When you speak English like this, people feel your honesty and confidence, even if you make small mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning, and they should never stop you from speaking. What matters most is that you keep expressing your thoughts without fear. At the end of the day, the way you talk about your life shows who you are, not how perfect your English is. Now, let's talk about how you can describe changes in your daily life, because talking about change is very common in real conversations. Life is not the same every day, and when you can explain this in English, your speaking sounds more natural and mature. Listen carefully to this example. Over time, I have noticed that my daily routine has changed a little, and now I try to use my time more carefully than before. Repeat this sentence slowly and clearly, without rushing any word. Very good. Now, let's talk about balance, because balance is something everyone understands. Although my day can be busy, I try to balance my work, personal time, and rest so I don't feel completely exhausted. Busy, but balanced. That contrast makes your English sound confident and realistic. Sometimes it's also important to talk about things that don't go as planned. Not every day goes perfectly, but I try to stay positive and learn something from each experience. Now say this sentence aloud and feel the honesty in it. Excellent. When you talk honestly about your life, people connect with you more easily, even if your English is simple. You don't need complicated grammar to sound confident. You need clear ideas and calm delivery. Let's move a little further and talk about how you describe plans and intentions. In the coming days, I want to improve my routine, manage my time better, and focus more on things that really matter to me. Repeat it slowly and imagine you are telling this to a close friend. Very nice. When you can talk about your past, present, and future like this, your English becomes more complete and fluent. And step by step, you start feeling comfortable expressing your real thoughts in English. You've done a great job today by practicing how to connect your ideas and talk about your daily life in a more natural and confident way. Remember, fluency is not about speaking perfect English. It's about expressing your real thoughts clearly and comfortably. Every connected sentence you speak builds your confidence, and every day you practice brings you one step closer to fluent English. Don't rush yourself, don't compare yourself with others, and don't stop speaking just because of small mistakes. Your voice matters, your story matters, and your English is improving more than you realize. Take a few minutes after this video and talk about your day, your thoughts, and your plans in English, just like we practiced today. Thank you for learning with Talk Olivia. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!